Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 4Itchy Forever, the best damn video game channel in the history of the internet. Let's watch some of the news. I didn't get a chance to watch this interview. Let's talk a little bit. Then we're going to jump into the Orion conspiracy. I just want to see. It's 11 minutes long. I don't know if we'll watch the whole thing, but let's get into it. Let's see. This is for journalistic purposes, Fox News. Okay? So if you please don't copy, don't take my video down.
We talked Doge, China,
or my channel down.
Illegal immigration. He even told us what he sees for Barron's future. But we start tonight with the big news.
And Fox News, why so low? Can we get a 1080p going? You know? I get it. You want people to watch, watch it on TV live. But I think you guys should just, switch it, be an online thing.
Conversation with Vladimir Putin.
I think you get more views.
Mr. President, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We got a readout of your call with Vladimir Putin, and it was a fairly optimistic take. Vladimir Putin agreed to a ceasefire immediately on energy and infrastructure,
right,
but not to a 30-day ceasefire. Tell us what happened.
Well,
okay, let's see. I have no idea what's happening, so I just jumped in. I didn't listen to any of the pundits of what they thought was going to happen, what's going on between them. I'm going to get it directly from the man himself. So let's see.
You have a situation where you have a lot of guns pointing at each other foolishly, because it would have never happened if I were president. That was not a war that was supposed to happen, and it did happen. So that's where we are. And right now, you have a lot of guns pointing at each other, and a ceasefire without going a little bit further would have been tough. Russia has the advantage, as you know. They have encircled about 2,500 soldiers. They are nicely encircled, and that's not good. And we want to get it over with. Look, we're doing this. There are no Americans involved. There could be if you end up in World War III over this, which...
Well, I've been saying, when he's been saying that, people have been ignoring that whole thing. That's why the whole thing with Europe not wanting to back down and keep pushing Zelensky for the fighting and everything. It's a big mistake, and then they're giving the money. And I'm just saying, it's this, if Russia ends up attacking Europe, which, that's what they're saying. I'm just getting from their mouths that he's such a danger that he'll go ahead and attack them. Well, then if you're strategizing against them, I mean, you're basically poking the bear. You're poking you know what I mean? So if he attacks you, what do you expect us to do? You expect us to go to war with Russia? You know what I mean? It's just foolish. This whole thing has just been foolish.
It's so ridiculous, but strange things happen. And I think we had a great call. It lasted almost 2 hours. Talked about
maybe that's the plan, Europe just gets United States and Russia, the superpowers, to blow each other up, and then they'll be in power. I'm kidding, but I mean, that's what it looks like. Trying to get us to go ahead and it's just, I don't know. I don't see the point.
A lot of things, and toward getting it to peace. And we talked about other things also.
Was there non-negotiables mentioned by Putin? It was reported that I think the Kremlin media actually stated that he demanded an immediate cessation of aid to Ukraine in order to get to this multi-step deal.
I don't think so. That was happening way before. Trump was already saying he didn't want to support them, so I don't think so.
No, he didn't. We didn't talk about aid. Actually, we didn't talk about aid at all. We talked about a lot of things, but aid was never discussed.
In the readout, it also stated that both sides want to get to an improved bilateral relationship, the United States and Russia.
That's true.
How can we trust that Vladimir Putin...
Got to be something. We can't ignore each other for the rest of the... You know what I mean? We gotta get something going. It's better. Look, I mean, if you're saying no, look what we did with China. There are people who are like, let me see. I saw this guy look earlier. And some people are just irrational, look, this guy over here. Trump goes full psycho in this disaster. And I'm not really sure what he says here, but like he go in the bottom. This is the like, is this a bunch of lefties like crying? Anyway, the first one is like, why the fuck are we even considering trading with Russia? He has lost his damn mind. It's 2,000, the 2.1K thumbs up. It's like, we do business with China. So it's like, hello. Oh, this is so crazy. This is so, like, why not? You know? Yo, VA Tracks, what's up, brother? How are things?
Actually wants that, in that he's not also being influenced at the same time by his close friend, President Xi of China.
Well, look, we have our own discussions with President Xi of China, and he wants to get along also, and he's looking to get along, and we're looking to get along with him, and we will. We have a problem of trade where we have a very
What's going on, VA Tracks? Teach me about life. What's new in the world?
With Russia, we don't have that much trade, and they'd like to, and we'd like to also. They have some very valuable things for us, including very big forms of rare earth. They have a lot of earth. You know, they have a big chunk of real estate.
What does he mean by earth? Like, oh, you mean he means real estate?
The biggest, actually, the biggest in the world for a country by far. And on that, they have things that we could use, frankly, and that other people could use. I think that President Xi would like.
Don't forget to click like on Itchy's videos if you love your mother. If you love your mother, you hit the damn like button. You love your mother, don't you? Well, I better start seeing some likes. No.
To get along.
Good call, VA Tracks. Good man.
The United States. I also think we're a much different country than we were just a few months ago. We're a country that's now respected. We were not respected. We were being laughed at. We had incompetent leadership. This was a war as an example.
Oh, yeah, man. A lot of them are, you know, it's going to take them a minute to get used to, you know, not screwing us over, you know. The whole tariff thing, look. I'm hoping that we see some more attacks on taxes cuts, and also he's got to do more deregulation. So I'm waiting for more of that. I know it's coming. I think it's kind of hard because you got to cut the right things, but he's got to do it.
But that would have never happened if I were president.
Is part of your desire to forge?
My whole thing is, without the, I mean, tariffs are going to work, but they're not going to be as, it's not going to work as good in the time that he needs it to work if he doesn't deregulate and cut taxes. You know,
new relationship with Russia, also impacted by Russia's closer relationship since you left office in 2021. With China, because I think you talked about before the desire to box out China from that part of the world and have a closer relationship with Russia.
So as a student of history, which I am, and I've watched it all.
I don't know. I don't see that China and Russia relationship. Honestly, I don't see it working too well.
The first thing you learn is you don't want.
I mean, they'll
Russia
do business,
and
of
China
course. I think everybody's
together.
just doing business with China.
With that being said,
but I don't think it's what people think.
no, it's not a big part of it, but maybe that'll happen, or maybe it won't.
That what I'm saying is that Russia's going to get strength from China and all that. I don't believe that. I don't think so.
Obama really forced them together through energy and bad energy policies, and what he did, so many different things. He forced a marriage which would never have taken place. It was not a natural. And for one reason, Russia has tremendous land, a lot of land, and China doesn't have enough land. Russia has a much smaller population than China. And it's sort of a natural, it was always a natural.
All my cheap tech, yeah, everything most of the stuff I have in here are from China. Now, that's not China's fault. You know, that's our government's fault. That's because too much regulation. We made it too expensive to make things here. You know, you got to jump through too many hoops. Environmental this, and there's not just environmental. There's all kinds of stuff where the government wants to take a piece of like everything. Like the mafia, and so it's like it's become too hard to make stuff here. So it's like the cheapest way to do it, you have to use to go and use slave labor in China.
Enemy situation.
I don't want that. That's why I want them to do more deregulation. That's what we need, really. We need more deregulation. We need to cut taxes. There needs to be some big tax cuts if you want to get the economy going. The problem is the government's going to take a hit. Because they. But if you want people to thrive, that's what you got to do.
Both. I think we're going to be friendly with both. China needs us in terms of trade very badly, but we have to straighten out the deficit. We have now more than $1 trillion deficit with China. It's not even believable. And we're going to be doing something.
How does that happen? I don't get that, man. I don't get it. This is where it's like people need to listen to that. How are we in it? That just makes no sense.
Thing about that, and with
like they getting rich off us, like they need us, and we put ourselves in a debt. That's just stupid business, man.
With Russia, they would like to have some of our economic power.
The criticism that you've heard since really 2015 is that you have more in common with Vladimir Putin than you do with globalist leaders, maybe some NATO leaders, and in this case, with Zelensky.
I need the taxes cut on my commission earned. I get taxed 40%. That is bullshit, dude. Yeah, dude, you're right. Yeah, see, he needs to go in with a scalpel and do that. Yeah, why should somebody else take 40% of your, the fuck? I mean, we live in California, so we're like, dude, we eat it bad. They take everything. Let me just tell anybody who doesn't live in Cali. Let me just tell you, come down here, and depending on which county and city you live in, you come out here, you are going to be milked for every nickel and dime that you have. Every turn, everything you try to do, you will be fucking charged for it in some way, shape, or form. That's California. They'll get you.
You're both nationalists. Zelensky's more of a globalist. How do you respond?
There's only a few like businesses you can jump into where you don't have to really do too much. You don't have to get the licensing fees. You don't have to pay permits or this and that. You know what I mean? California is the worst when it comes to that.
To that criticism.
Well, I am a nationalist, but I'm a nationalist for the United States, not for anybody else. And it's interesting because there's nobody been tougher on Russia than me. I'm the one that pointed out Nord Stream 2, and I stopped it. Nord Stream is the biggest pipeline, I guess, in the world, taking care of all of Europe. And it was being...
Yeah. Here on one end, they're giving Zelensky a bunch of... This is what makes no sense to me either. They're giving Zelensky, the European Union, they're giving Zelensky a bunch of money to go fight this war with Russia, but at the same time, they're buying a bunch of oil from Russia. That's where they get their oil from. Like Germany gets it from there. It's just really stupid. Like, I don't know. I just see it's like, it makes no sense.
Built from before I got there. And they were on the way. It was going to be, and I stopped it. It was just stone cold dead. I stopped it in its tracks. That's not somebody that's being particularly nice. It was the biggest project they ever had. I had it stopped. When Biden got in, he immediately approved it.
Yeah, insurance? Yeah, tell me about it. I eat it every year for that damn insurance. Oh, God help us. I'm telling you, man, the only reason I've been making it out here in Cali is because of God, man. That is my lifeline. That's all I got.
Immediately, one of the first things he did in office was he approved Nord Stream 2. Nobody ever heard of Nord Stream 2 until I was president. I said, what are you doing? You mean you're building a pipeline to Germany and various places in Europe. You're paying them billions of dollars a month, and then we're paying a lot of money to fight them. This is not going to work.
You see what I mean? Like it's like he makes sense, man. Like, and this is all true. It's like it's so stupid. I don't know, man. A lot of these politicians are just dummies. I mean, of course ours, but I mean, you got all over the world. They got dummies.
Out well, and it stopped, and then Biden approved it, which was
It's like you know, we shouldn't try to have to manufacture anything here. Like people arguing that it's a bad idea. But it's like, what happens if we end up going to war with one of these countries? Well, I'm just saying, God forbid, if China were to attack us one day, maybe they have a madman, you know. Doesn't look like that now. I mean, he is correct. The guy's no good, but I'm saying it could be worse. Who knows? Somebody jumps in there. Where are we going to get our, like, you know, stuff to build things from? You know, if we go to war with somebody, you know, we can't depend on another country. We have to depend on us.
a really stupid thing to do, but he did it. And Putin actually.
Hey, what's
said
up,
to me,
Neon?
if you're my friend, I'd hate to see you as
For
my
3!
enemy. He said that very strongly.
Neon for 3.
But I had with
What's
all
up,
of
Neon?
that, I had
How
a
are
very good
things?
relationship with Putin. I had a very good relationship.
Don't worry, I'm just gonna finish watching this. We're gonna jump on that one
President
adventure game.
Xi, a very good relationship with Kim Jong-un of North Korea. Lots of good relationships. And that's a positive thing. That's not a negative thing. But at the same time, I'm about our country. So that's why we're talking about tariffs. We'll be taking in trillions of dollars.
I'm going to get to the tariffs in a minute
country.
because we're going to
Okay. What is she gonna ask?
first hit the other big news of the
Sure.
day, which was the Chief Justice
I'm for. Look, the tariffs. I'm telling you, along with tax cutting, deregulation, they got to go in there with a scalpel, man. I think they are. I think it's just. I think with the whole deregulation thing, it's tough on which deregulations you want to take out. I think you got to be careful too. But man, they really got to do it soon.
of the Supreme Court issued a rare statement about your suggestion on Truth that you posted earlier today that Judge James Boasberg should be impeached after he ordered those deportation flights.
Oh, the good stuff, the juicy stuff. After some hassle at work, I quit and left my job yesterday, starting somewhere new next week. After 8 years, oh man. Well, I'm sad. I'm sad that happened, but at the same time, I'm happy that you got a new job though, and you're starting a new chapter, man. Forget about it. It is what it is, Neon. You know what I mean? God bless you, man. New chapter in the life. You know. And whatever it's about, I hope it's you know, they respect you on this next job, because sometimes that's what it's about, you know. I know what it's like. Hey, I've been working at my place for 9 years. Sometimes I feel like, you know, sometimes I don't feel like they respect me sometimes. But I get it. You know, sometimes I feel like, you know what, these guys, I've done a lot for these you know. Yeah, the coworkers, that's the thing, right? You worked with them for so long. But that's okay. You got social media. You can always keep in contact. But God bless you, man. I'm glad that you found another job. Hey, dude, it's like, dude, he's over there in Belgium. You know, Europe is tight, man. So you were blessed. You got another job. That's great, man.
To El Salvador.
It's like LA. You know, like you try to find a job, dude. If you try to find a job here in LA for, uh, anything like if you're doing anything like, you know, CEO level type of thing, dude, it's tough. Like people are like all trying to, you know, jump on it. So it's good you got it right away. It's exciting and scary. That's good though. That's good though. Just take it in. You know? I'm happy for you, man. That's good. Cheers to Neon on his new job. God bless him. Hey, surprise 93 for 3. Hey, what's up, dude? How are things? Yeah, I'm signing the contract later today. Awesome, man. There you go. Neon is moving up in the world. You know? Hey, what's up, Days? Teach me about life. We're doing it. What's up, Days? What's going on, man? What's happening out there? We're just watching a little news before I jump in the adventure game, the Orion conspiracy. But cheers. And Neon got a new job. God bless him. Let's give him a round. Let's to a toast to Neon. Big supporter of the channel, long time. Long time. No Neon since woo. Long time. For 3-1. In the ports of Antwerp, though. That's cool, man. Just chilling. All right, let's get into this. Let's see what happened.
Halted.
This is about she's asking him about the whole the whole judge thing. I told you they were gonna make this like a big issue. And all they have to do is lie about it. They don't have to like say that the migrants that I'm sure on the other side they're not highlighting that this migrants were hardcore criminals and they already knew that they were, and not just that, they don't have to be, right? They were illegal in the country, so but anyway, let's see.
Turned around. The Chief Justice said it was more than two centuries. We understood that essentially impeachment was for very rare circumstances and not an appropriate response to rulings you disagree with. What's your reaction to the courts stepping in to make a statement here? They didn't make a statement when Joe Biden decided to forgive all those student loans.
Well, he didn't mention my name in the statement. I just saw it quickly. He didn't mention my name,
Yeah.
but many people have called for his impeachment, the impeachment of this judge. I don't know who the judge is, but he's radical left. He was Obama appointed. And he actually said we shouldn't be able to take criminals, killers, murderers, horrible, the worst people, gang members, gang leaders, that we shouldn't be allowed to take them out of our country. Well, that's a presidential job. That's not for a local judge to be making that determination.
Yeah, how did that happen? Like, how did he do it all the other times and then this time? I guess it was, in the... So anyway, this is another attempt to stop all that. Let's see.
And I thought it was terrible. In fact, he said when they were well on their way, there was an order issued, as I understand it, to bring them back or to not let them go or something. And this is not something that the country would stand for. These people, they were let in here by an incompetent president who had...
He's always got this. He's always got to dig in there, yeah?
borders, and anybody throughout the world could come in. And we were given murderers. We were given people from mental institutions and prisons.
The judge is essentially saying, excuse me, Mr. President,
That's it.
that there still is a process in place. You can read between the lines. It hasn't been a full ruling yet. And I know the Justice Department is appealing this on a couple of different grounds, but this is leading people to wonder whether there are court orders that you will defy because you believe that the judge has no jurisdiction or they're political questions and not justiciable at all. And what would you say to that? Are there circumstances which
he has the right if they're unconstitutional, right? And he holds office, he has the right, actually. He does. He does. Yeah, he has. He totally has. They can go to court for this. But it's a waste of time.
you would defy a court
And that's
order?
what they're trying to do.
Well, I think that, number one, nobody's been through more courts than I have. I think nobody knows the courts any better than I have. I would say the chief judge does, but nobody knows them better than I have. And what they've done to me, I've had the worst judges. I've had crooked judges. I have judges that valued Mar-a-Lago at $18 million because that benefited his case, because he wanted to see me convicted of something. I have judges that were had relatives making millions and millions of dollars on the election, ruling on the election.
But going forward,
I had judges
would
that
you
were
defy
so
court
corrupt.
order? Because that, we all know that, and that was
I
outrageous.
never did defy a court order.
And you wouldn't in the future?
No, you can't do that. However, we have bad judges. We have very bad judges, and these are judges that shouldn't be allowed. I think at a certain point you have to start looking at what do you do when you have a rogue judge. The judge that we're talking about, you look at his other rulings. I mean, rulings unrelated, but having to do with me, he's a lunatic.
He wants details of when flights departed and trying to, I guess they seem to be trying to lay the predicate for your administration having defied a court.
Yo, so what's up, Neo Geo Zach? How are things? Teach me about life.
Court order. Now, you all have said you haven't given specific times, and you filed a motion in court, your Justice Department, to prevent any more information getting out about specific times of flights. So that seems to be where this is going. Do you have faith that the Supreme Court ultimately will rule in your favor in this case?
Because the job of getting people out of our country that are murderers, that are absolutely the worst people, the drug.
Yeah. And somebody made the argument earlier that if it's okay to bring them in without having like the court or a judge look at it, if you can bring criminals and all that through the country and all that and have no, why can't he? And he's the president of the United States. But I think what he's doing is not. I don't think what he's doing is breaking the law or unconstitutional.
The biggest of them. They left other countries to come in here. They came through an open border. They're making millions of dollars destroying people's lives, killing people. And that's a presidential thing. We're supposed to be getting them out or getting them brought to justice.
And he has the right as the president to protect the country. So yeah, he totally has the right. Neo Geo Zach for 3.
Judge, I would call him a rogue judge. You can call him whatever you want. I know nothing about him.
I mean, you can hate him, but yeah, honestly, in this issue, politically too, he's in the right. How are you gonna argue that those people should be able to stay, and then you should waste money to bring jets back while they're in flight? They're hardcore criminals. Some of them did I can't say it, R word. You know what I mean? They killed people. Sorry. I mean, you're going to lose on this one. This is a really bad issue to try to
I heard about this
use,
very late.
What I'm saying. But they're going to do it anyway because they got nothing else.
That's a strange order. You have local judges, local federal judges, period, and DAs and prosecutors, DAs, state attorney generals that want to really take over. I think some of it's for the publicity. They love the publicity. All of a sudden, they're on the front page of every newspaper, but they have no right to be.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click.
Okay, that's it. Oh, let's see. This guy comments on it.
Full cooperation. Any further questions?
Just a quick question on the difference between the written order and a verbal order. Caroline was asked about this in the briefing, and she sort of suggested that maybe the administration doesn't necessarily view these as having the same weight. Is it the administration's understanding that you would comply with the verbal order?
Well, again, the whole thing is just preposterous. So, as the Department of Justice has said in writing, nothing the administration did conflicted with the court order. But there's a bigger issue here, which the court order is patently unlawful. And if we got into a place in this country where district court judges could, for example, help is the wrong word, could interfere and direct specific targeting or non-targeting in, say, who to control territory, could direct which general on the battlefield is going to be in charge of making which decisions, could direct, for example, we can send this military asset to this country, but not this country, could direct what intelligence we could share with Israel versus with Saudi Arabia. if a district court judge can be involved in the conduct of a foreign policy,
they're gonna win on this one because, like, you see they're making an even better and even more solid argument here.
Under no definition do we have a democracy in this country. I mean, not to get too philosophical, but
you know what I mean? I'm saying, like, so what they're saying is that the district judge is like he's overstepping his boundaries. I think it's true.
For a long time in this country, power has been concentrated principally in two areas: the unelected bureaucracy and the unelected judiciary. And power has been increasingly concentrated in these two areas. And in the case of the hard left, the judiciary takes steps to protect the bureaucracy, and that further it shrinks the circle in which democracy is occurring. So take an example, just like firing recalcitrant.
Okay, we get it. Let's play the Orion conspiracy. I just wanted to watch. I missed it. Let's change it back to gaming. And thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Is YouTube, they get mad if you don't put it in the right category. I'll say, you know, it's shadow banned. No. Alright, let's jump in. Did I even open it? I don't think I did. Let me see. Oh, no. Okay. You guys let me know what you think. But Neo Geo Zach, teach us about life. What's happening out there? What's going on in the video game world? We got to go back and start reading more of these magazines. We're going to just do streams. I'm just going to put the issue of the magazine. We're going to go through the whole thing, and we're going to play the games at the same time that we like, that we see that's like interesting. I like these old magazines. There's no, I mean, you look at gaming journalism today. It's just very political. You got none of that back then. You know, there's no drama, none of that shit. It was just all about the games. Just look the issues, right? Play the games. All right, the Orion conspiracy. Let's hop on. Enough of the politics, Ishi. Let's do... Political. Okay. Not much to teach today, Seth. That's okay. Sometimes no news is good news. You know? The news is Neon's got a new job, though. That's good news. When he first said I lost my job, I was like, oh shit. I felt bad. I was like, but then he was like, no, I got a new job. Oh, and guess who came? Oh, Neon is here, right? Guess who came the other day? Sir Rignar was here. Mr. High Guy. That's right. He has a YouTube channel. Yeah, he came by. Let's let VA Trax start the questioning. He's usually good at this. Yeah. Haven't seen Mongerface come in there. Who is that? You don't remember? Mr. High Guy on Twitch. He used to smoke weed a lot. He has like a fro, like long hair with glasses. Yeah, Mr. High Guy, yeah. He was first Sir Rignar, then he changed Mr. High Guy. He was here. Let's load. Get ready. Get ready. Go. What's that from? Was that what? Sega Saturn. Sounds like Sega Saturn somewhere. Okay. We did visit this guy on level 3. Right? Let's go back. I think I gave him the stuff. Oh, I should have just looked at my... What did we give him again? Oh, the blueberry, right? Yeah, we did. Good, okay. So we gave him the blueberry, whatever. He's over there. Yeah, all those name changes, yeah. He went through a few, right? I told him he should have never changed the Rignar thing. That sucks why he stopped streaming. I remember asking, like, what happened, and I don't know, I think it's just got, you know, the atmosphere changed. Twitch changed. And I understood. I was like, yep, I know, man. Those people are not there anymore. Okay, so after that, it says, via elevator... Okay, head back to lab on level 2. Okay. I think it's this way. I think. Where are we right now? I think we're on level 4. Let's see. Oh, no, we're in B3. Okay. It says, head back to level 2. Exhaust the dialogue options with ramen. Well, that's Kaufman. Who the hell's ramen? Let's see. Oh, her? Oh no, that's somebody else.
Hello again.
Oh, hi. Look, I hope the service was okay. We're not used to that sort of thing here.
It was fine.
Good.
She's not the one I want to talk. It says go to windowed passage on level 2 and wait for La Paz to show up. Ask her to give you the oh. Access to Danny's possessions. Ramen writer? No, this guy's name is Ramon? Oh, maybe it's Ramon. R-A-M-A-N. Yeah. What happened to Ramen writer? I don't know if I should talk to her now.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.
I guess we can come back to her. Windowed passage on level 2? Let me see. No idea what that means. I'll just keep looking. He's a ghost. He disappeared. I don't know. He's... And we're supposed to come back here eventually, I think. No idea what this guy means. Be nice if he told me where that was. Head back to the lab on level 2. Okay. I think that's where he is. This ramen character. That's Bernard. Alright, where's ramen? There you go, okay. This is the person we're looking for. So this game is like... I like the game, but it doesn't really have much gameplay. Like, I would give the gameplay like a 2.5 out of 10. It really is just a dialogue game, like who you talk to first. It's not even like an adventure where like you have to place the items in specific areas. There is some of that going on, very little. So it's a narrative-based game, you know, that type of thing. It's fine. I like it though. It's got a good atmosphere and the story's not bad. Voice acting is pretty cool too.
I can see by your uniform that you're a technician.
Yes, that's right.
What is your job?
I'm afraid I'm not supposed to talk about what I do here. The company is very strict on this point. I'm sure some of the others wouldn't be so conscientious, but I have respect for the regulations.
Oh. Oh, I'm sure. Oh. You're better than everyone, sounds like. Sounds like she thinks she's better than everyone.
What's it like to work here?
My work is interesting, and my fiancé...
Hey, Mongerface, what's up, brother?
What more could a girl ask for?
How are
Your
things? Teach me
fiancé
about
is
life.
Chandler,
For 3!
right?
Yes. I don't know what I'd do without him.
You'd fix your own food for a start.
Okay, what is your background?
What is your background?
My father was a scientist, and as long as I can remember, I've been groomed to follow in his footsteps. He's a very clever man, and I doubt I could ever equal his ability.
How well did you know Danny?
How well did you know Danny?
He was a pleasant and helpful colleague. I liked him a lot.
So there was a conspiracy to kill this guy's son. I just want to know, like, who is involved and why. You know? That's what I don't understand. There is just one more thing. What do you know about Danny's death?
What do you know about Danny's death?
It was horrible. That's no way
You know,
to
now that
die.
I think about it,
Out there all alone.
there is just one more thing. Did any thing unusual happen before Danny's death? I shouldn't read it.
Did
He
anything
says it.
unusual happen before Danny's death?
Drexler.
I wasn't aware of anything out of the ordinary, but then I'm not normally told about things not concerning me. You'd have to talk to one of the officers.
What do you know about Megami Hudson?
They have a different social manner to us. It is just the way that companies are.
Okay. Do you do? Oh, where'd you? Oh.
Do you do any experiments where you'd need concussion charges?
I can't possibly tell you something like that. Our work is confidential.
Your fiancé said you'd help me. I've done him a big favor.
If Jay said it was okay, very well. Yes, we have
was
used
quick.
concussion charges.
That was quick. You
We're
see?
not supposed to use them, so they're referred to as gauge
Neon?
wrenches on all stock
I was
inventories.
Rignar. I was saying like, Neon. Remember Sir Rignar? He said, "Who the hell's that?" Now he remembered you. I just had to say, Mr. High Guy. He's in the building, sir. From Chicago, from the streets of Chicago. What's up, brother? How are things? Teach me about life.
I have to leave now.
Maybe I will talk to you later.
Teach me about life. Okay, so we talked to her good. Go to the windowed passage on level... okay. We'll wait for her to show up. Let's go. Now we can talk to the other lady. She probably doesn't want to talk to us anymore. Like, no, I don't care anymore. I don't want to talk to you. So rude. Anyway, what's up, man? What are you playing these days? Isn't it like right now? It's like kind of dead right now. The video game industry is hoiting. I think Assassin's Creed is gonna fail. Let's see what's coming up. What are these big games that are gonna come? Let's go. Let's like go and predict the failures. Where's my Steam? I thought I. Let's predict all the failures gonna come happening in 2025. Oh, there she is. Ah, that's okay. You see, she don't want to talk no more. Let her go, man. Oh, there's an update for PUBG. Oh, God. Come on, man. Hey, buddy and I beat Miss Pac-Man on SNES today, and we might have the world record. AC been failing for years now. You might have the world record for Miss Pac-Man on the SNES? That's crazy. That's awesome. Did you guys play it on what is it? What's that damn thing called? Fightcade? Or was it like, next to your buddy? Wait, let me talk to her. Hey, La Paz. You ain't going away from me this time. What is your job?
I'm second in command. I run the show when the captain's not here, and when he is here, I do all the admin he can't be bothered with. Privilege of command.
He was never a fan of, yeah, I was never a big fan. I'm not gonna say I hated it or anything. I just wasn't, I never really, I played it, the first one, and it was like my computer's fault, really. It was like, yeah, I just couldn't handle it at the time. And so, but, it was alright, you know? I played what I could. But I never got like, oh shit, I need to go get my card and, you know, play this thing. Yeah, we're waiting for it to verify. We used RetroArch. Oh, nice. See, now that makes me want to play with Mongerface now. I got banned for criticizing the new... on a stream? Actually, you know what, Mongerface? You know what? I think you go too far. I'm upset now. I think we need to ban him for his, you know, talking crap about AC. Make that 2 streamers. That's terrible, man. Will you say who did it? Will Mongerface say who did it? Who knows? YouTube might not let him say it. They're listening right now. YouTube's listening. They're listening to every single word I say. Yeah, looks like we have a freaking bigot in the building. That's how crazy it's gotten, right? The video game world's got all like political. It's got all like, man, dude. We got to pretend like we like games. Like, who's pretending they like that they like what they see in this new AC? Like, come on, man. Dude, I don't care how fruity you are, dude. You know that's gonna suck. I have a feeling he's just pretending like. No, it looks like, you know what it looks like? It looks like Ghost of Tsushima. That's why I'm saying it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna work. Like, and along with all the controversy on top of it, I think initially it'll have a good probably like, you know, when it first comes out. But then it'll tank after that, I think, because people be wanting to wait for Ghost of Tsushima, you know. Oh, it was sponsored? Oh, I see. That's crazy, though.
What's it like to work here?
My husband is Jeff Lowe, the comms officer.
That's what I heard they've been
So I
doing,
don't
though.
get too
Ubisoft
lonely.
has been
It's
like,
just a shame
you
the
know,
company didn't think to install any married
trying to
couples on this
silence
rock.
their, you know.
It's separate bedrooms only.
Of course they are. I mean, they're trying to like save what they've been creating, but they need to stop with all this. It's just too forced, man. And that one looks like it's the most forced one. You know, I get it if it's like character creation, whatever you want to. This is just like ridiculous. Yeah, people been wanting a Japanese AC. Yeah, right. I heard about that. I heard that they used to be known for their accurate historical kind of like, you know, games. I wouldn't know. I'm just. So them taking this thing so they can, you know, it's another way for them to tell their, again, preach their bullshit. It's getting so old, man. It's getting so old. And I'm happy that these people are going out of business for it. We don't need them. We don't. But again, like I was saying before, I don't think that's the biggest issue, really. It's an issue, but I don't think that's the biggest issue for why the industry is failing like it is. You know, the AAA gaming. We talked about it before, but it really is lack of creativity. Dude, it's the same shit every time. They have, you know what I mean? They've gotten too big. These companies. They don't allow for new ideas to spawn. You know, back in the day it was different. You know, they had guys who have ideas. They can go, okay, you branch out, you take a couple of guys, you go make this game. I know it's hard to do that these days because they're bigger games, but that's what they need to do, make smaller games. You know, not everything has to be this big open world. But anyway, we talked about that before. What is your background?
What is your background?
We talked to her
I
about
always
this.
wanted to travel, so I signed up to be on transport crews. But it's difficult to get postings on the same ship for husband and wife, so I've settled here.
Thank you.
How well did you know Danny?
As well as I know any of the other technicians, I guess.
Right? Take out,
Only
even
dealt
take
with them on
out,
administrative matters.
take out the woke, right? Take out the woke. And it should. I'm just saying that even then, we still got an issue. We got a huge issue in the AAA gaming industry. And then on the independent side, we got another issue. Well, I'm saying that they're doing way better. We got another issue where it's like people who lack experience, you know, they lack, they don't know what it is to like make a gameplay, you know, to actually finish. They got great ideas, but they don't know how to turn it into a game, you know? And you know where they can get great ideas from? Like, they can get that from retro games. There's so many great ideas they could steal. They could take away from old school, like DOS, 16-bit, whatever. There's so much they could take from, especially in the old school PC games, because they stepped out of the box there. They were trying different things there, but they did their best to actually make a game. Today, I feel like I don't know. They like almost get there, but they just didn't.
What do you know about Danny's death?
He went out to the probe on a routine job. He had to retrieve a sensor.
It's gonna happen. We're gonna see better
It should have been
games.
straightforward enough.
We're gonna see better games. From where I'm guessing the independent side, but I'm hoping from both. I hope we get some better games in AAA gaming. I hope they change. Eventually just start giving us what we want. Like Zomboid, yeah, exactly. Yeah, those devs, yeah, exactly. Like 7 days, But I like talking about they have some smaller devs that are, the ones that are doing the roguelike and the Metroidvania style, that type of thing. And then some of them are trying to recreate RPGs and stuff like that, old school, but just really the gameplay is just very... I have to say, they could borrow so much from retro games.
Did anything unusual happen before?
There's so many great
death?
techniques.
Not that I was aware of. Sure, there were a few personality clashes, but that isn't so unusual here.
What do you know about Megami Hudson?
They keep themselves to themselves.
Well,
Their
any
people won't
good
even
modern
talk to ours,
point and
let
click
alone socialize. I
you
know they've got
recommend?
a different corporate culture, but when we're all stuck in such a confined area, you think they'd loosen up a bit.
I got a game for you that I really liked, and I stopped playing it. I was playing it, remember when I had my little hiatus? I left for a while. I was playing it, I stopped playing it because I was like, dude, I gotta stream this when I play. I've played a lot, right? They always miss the mark, They're too narrative based. They lack any kind of creative gameplay behind it. I like it when they have both going on, where it's you don't even know that it's you don't want to know that you're just reading, because then you feel like you're just sitting. Why don't I just read a book? They got to throw the narrative in there a special way. Here, this is one. This game, it's got a little bit of the LGP, some of that, but it's just when you go to I won't say it, but this game is like Snatcher. It's got a great story, and I was getting deep in this thing. We got to come back and play it together. It has a deep story too. It's called 2064 Read-Only Memories is a cyberpunk thriller that explores the social challenges of tomorrow through classic adventure gaming. A journalistic turned detective teams up with Turing, the world's first sapient machine, to unmask a conspiracy that will shake the foundation of Neo San Francisco. So it's got some of that. But it's like a Snatcher, We'll play it together. We'll play it with the Sega CD theme. What's really cool, what I like about it is this guy here, this robot, becomes your pal, your friend. And he's just really cool. He's the best character in the game. And it talks and everything. He's his name is Turing. He's your little companion. He's very charming. But yeah, it's a cool game. Okay, why doesn't the captain like Mayor?
Why doesn't the captain like Mayor?
Mayor is ex-combat branch. He was a soldier for Kobayashi in the Corporation War. The captain lost someone close to him in the fighting, and I guess he just hates anyone who fights wars.
Why doesn't Mayor like the captain?
Why doesn't Mayor like the captain?
Mayor doesn't like anyone.
That sounds like it. We talked to Mayor. He didn't even like us. We just met.
Can you give me access to Danny's possessions?
I'm sorry, Devlin. It's against the rules. They have to be vetted by the company first.
Really? That's strange. Like, I'm his father, right? They don't want to dig on. Okay.
Can you give me access
He's
to
his
Danny's
father.
possessions?
I am your
I
father.
told you, that's against the rules. I'm really sorry.
Okay, so it says here, ask La Paz to give you the latest stock inventory.
Can you give me the latest stock inventory?
Why do you want that?
I thought I'd see how much things had changed since I was working. Inventories are the biggest testament to lifestyles I know.
I had no idea you were so anally retentive, McCormack. Okay, you can have it.
Okay. Should I ask her anything else? I'm just wondering. Hold on. It says, go to the windowed passage. Ask her to give you the latest stock inventory. Terminate the conversation. Oh, okay. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for your time.
Terminate
No
the
problem.
conversation. This conversation is terminated. This conversation's terminated. Exhaust the dialogue. Okay, no, that was something else. Then click on both stock lists in your inventory to compare them. Both stock lists. Oh, he gave me the... Okay. She gave me.
Now I know what's currently held in the armory.
The way he talks, huh? Now I know.
Looks like an up-to-date inventory list.
I need to hit a bowl. There must be some weed around here somewhere. It gets lonely up in this space station. Only if I had some weed. On La Paz? Look, she's got. Oh, she's calling. Okay, don't worry. I called my dealer up. Now we just go to the store, right? The weed store. There's got to be a weed store somewhere around here. There better be. Or you could forget it. I ain't going to space. Okay, what are we doing now? Ask her about the end of the conversation. Then revisit Roland in his cabin, level 3. Oh, God. I think she's waiting on drugs. She keeps waiting back and forth. She's like looking at her pager. Making a deal. Alright, we gotta go talk to this guy. No, not him. Don't mess with that guy. We are going to crew... Shit, where was he again? He was in crew E, I remember. Oh, wait. Doctor, who the hell's Dr. Chu? Wait. Inventory to compare. Then wait for La Paz to appear. Then ask her about access to the armory. End the conversation. Then revisit Roland in his cabin. Okay. It expected me to remember the cabin. I think this is it, though. Like, man, I don't know, motherfucker. Here, what are we talking to him about?
I've really got to go now.
Don't forget, if you see any chocolate, it's mine.
What are we giving this guy? Tell him he looks ill?
He's a Kobayashi technician.
Kobayashi? This is Roland, right? Hold on.
I've really got to go now.
Don't forget, if you see any chocolate,
It says I have to
it's
come back
mine.
here and tell him he looks ill. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. I forgot to ask her something. I have to ask her who has access to the armory. The good thing is you can go back and do it. Like, you don't just have this one chance type thing. But, you know, it's a lot of walking. Just think Death Stranding. But a whole lot better. Oh, Death Stranding 2. Imagine... Imagine being excited for that, man. It's terrible. I thought about it for a second. I'm like, you know, maybe I should give it a shot. The first one again. The second one's coming out. But then I keep remembering the gameplay. Like, you actually have to make these, like... You have to deliver these packages. It's so bad, man. Oh, anyone went through it. It's horrendous. And it pains me to say that. It pains me to say that about Kojima. Kojima. Oh, wait. I think we gotta wait for her here. Yeah, you better walk around. I hope she does come back. Oh, there you go. Oh, she's still waiting on her drugs. Are there any concussion charges on board? Maybe that's what I screwed up on. I asked her the wrong thing. I don't think so, though.
Are
Let's
there any
ask her.
concussion charges on board?
No, we don't need them here.
You don't tell me what we need.
Are there any animals on board?
Well, not counting Ward, there's the 2 dogs, Barry and Burgess. They've got the run of the place.
Who do they belong to?
I can't really remember. They've been here so long. Waterman feeds them, so I guess they're his.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Okay. Maybe that's what I didn't compare the...
Looks like an up-to-date inventory list.
Like it said, I was...
That gives me some idea of what was in the armory a week before Danny died. Very interesting. It seems that a concussion mine was removed from the armory within a 4-hour period on the day before Danny died.
Okay, I didn't get that before.
Looks like an up-to-date inventory list.
Because it says here that I'm supposed to, like, compare the two. Maybe I did it now. Okay, let's see. Hopefully it works. I still gotta try Death Stranding one day. I got friends. Yeah, you know what? When it comes down on sale, play it. But trust me, dude, wait till it comes down, like, significantly. Don't spend too much on it. Because it's one of those, like, you may not like it. You know? Like, and if it's one of those, like, either if you like it, you're gonna like it a lot. If you hate it, you're just gonna hate it. Like, I hate the game. I tried, man. I tried multiple times. I can't do it. I think it's 3, right? I think this guy lives on 3. I think. Oh, you got it for free? Oh, then yeah, then definitely give it a shot. Yeah, it's one of those, man. It's hard because I like every single Kojima game except for that. Make a Snatcher 2. Make a Police Knots 2. You know? I don't know why it does that. It's so weird. Alright, you look sick. See? Are they telling me
got to go now? Don't forget, if you see any chocolate, it's mine.
Yeah, something's wrong here. Maybe I didn't do it with raw man. I didn't. Maybe. Go to the window. It passes a level 2. Wait for the pause to show up. Ask her to give you the latest stock inventory. Terminate the conversation with her. Maybe that's what I screwed up on. Then click on both stock lift. Let me try that again then. That's okay. We didn't really do much since... I'm thinking maybe I wasn't supposed to talk to her too much. I was supposed to just ask her for it and... Maybe. You know? Go to status. Oh, you can adjust that. That's cool. Where is it? Yeah, load game. We really didn't do much. I remember giving this guy the pie. We gave it to him. Now we go to 3. Or level 2, sorry. We go to B2. We talk to her, ask her for the inventory, and then go back to him? But it says... Wait a minute. Yeah. Just ask her that and terminate the conversation. It says then click on both stock list and your inventory to compare them. Okay. That's the only thing I didn't do right, was like the way I talked to her. Okay. Push the button. So we're not too far at all. For 3! I love this though. Thanks to Exodos, we get to do this whole adventure game thing. Because there's so... I thought I knew the DOS library. I don't. Exodos has showed me that I don't. There's so many games I have not played.
Hello again.
Oh, hi. Look, I hope the service was okay. We're not used to that sort of thing here.
It was fine.
Good.
Okay. I don't see it here. It doesn't say to give you the latest stock inventory. Why doesn't the captain like... See, I don't know if I'm supposed to be talking about that. Let me ask her this.
What is your job?
I'm second in command. I run the show when the captain's not here, and when he is here, I do all the admin he can't be bothered with. Privilege of command.
Is Tex Murphy? Well, you know, I just do walkthroughs. I could never beat them. I never beat, even when I was a kid, I never beat any of the police quests. I had to do it later with walkthroughs later on. What's it like to work here?
What's it like to work here?
My husband is Jeff Lowe, the comms officer, so I don't get too lonely. It's just a shame the company didn't think to install any married quarters on this rock. It's separate bedrooms only.
Oh, no.
Thanks for your time.
That's why.
No problem.
That's why I screwed up. Okay, sorry. I screwed up again. Okay. We got to go back to the lab. That's why. We have to go back to the lab first. We got to talk to Ramen Ryder. No, Ramon. We got to talk to her. Then talk so we can get the... Yeah. That's where I screwed up. Now with Ramon, it asked me to exhaust all dialogue options. I better make sure I do that. Maybe I didn't. It had a in-game hint system. Oh, well, that helps. That does help, yeah. We've been playing the we played the first two. They're really good, man. Yeah, I went back to the first two. I kind of like the first one better because it has the the flying. It makes it feel like more immersive, you know. And you don't need to learn how to fly. You could just do you could Tesla it, you know, auto drive, autopilot. Yeah, we played Memorandum and the first one I forget. And then we played... Dude, that company was making some solid adventure games at that time. All the ones we played from that company so far were all good. Countdown was another one. The Amazon one. Guardians to Eden or something. That one's another one. The great thing is when I come back, I don't... No, don't talk to her. Don't talk to her. She's gonna... She's a vampire. Ramen has a cameo in the game. Yes. You know what? That's what I would do if I ever have a video game company. Ramen Ryder will have a cameo in all the games. He'll just show up. Oh no. I think it's in here. It'd be nice if it had a sign. Lab. So you just push the buttons to the elevator, huh? It's a great job. Probably gets 50 million a year.
I can see by your uniform that you're a technician.
Yes, that's right.
What is your job?
I'm afraid I'm not supposed to talk about what I do here.
Well, you better start talking.
The company's very strict on this point. I'm sure some of the others wouldn't be so conscientious.
I'm with the Trump administration. What's it like to work here?
What's it like to work here?
My work is interesting. And my fiancé cooks my dinner every day. What more could a girl ask for?
No secrets in this
Your fiancé
administration.
is Chandra, right?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, man? Flying Squirrel Man? How are things? For 3! What's up, brother? What's going on in the world? What's happening out there, man? What am I missing?
What is your background?
My father was a scientist, and as long as I can remember, I've been groomed to follow in his footsteps. He's a very clever man, and I doubt I could ever equal his ability.
Yeah, but you know what? You're better than everyone. She is better than everyone.
How well did you know Danny?
He was a pleasant and helpful colleague. I liked him a lot.
She said the other people might tell you more, but not me. I'm special.
What do you know about Danny's death?
It was horrible. That's no way to die. Out there all alone.
Did anything unusual happen?
Did anything unusual happen before Danny's death?
I wasn't aware of anything out of the
There
ordinary.
is just
But then
one
I'm
more
not
thing.
normally told about things not concerning me. You'd have to talk to one of the officers.
I'm telling you, they should have had a Columbo adventure game. Oh, it'd be perfect. You know, once you figure out, you know, you could do the whole thing, the whole... No, but there is just... You know how you used to do that? I don't know. One time I just got bored and I left Columbo on. I was young and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. I was into all the mystery stuff. I watched even Matlock. Not Murder, She Wrote, though. That I didn't want. That was too, like... That I changed the channel immediately. Like, as soon as it came on, like, that was like, you know, a message to change the channel. Like, now it's time to change the channel. Like when MASH comes on late at night. You know you're on too late. You were up too late. Gotta change the channel. What do you know about Mogami Hudson?
What do you know about Mogami Hudson?
They have a different social manner to us. It is just the way that companies are.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You listen to the theme song and then you change it. It's a good theme song. Do you know any experiments where you need a concussion charge?
Do you do any experiments where you'd need concussion charges?
I can't possibly tell you something like that.
You better start
Our work
talking.
is confidential.
Your fiancé said you'd help me. I've done him a big favor.
If Jay said it was okay, very well. Yes, we have used concussion charges. We're not supposed to use them.
You ever
so
one of
we
those
refer to as
Sharmuta?
gauge 3 wrenches on all stock inventories.
What's that from? The Arnold Schwarzenegger? Oh, True Lies. True Lies. Where Tia Carrere, she gets smacked by that.
I have to leave now.
Maybe I will talk
Out
to
of
you
nowhere.
later.
He's just like, Sharmuta! Alright, let's get out of here. Before we get in trouble. Are you gonna watch Eubank Connor Ben fight? Probably. I don't know if I'll pay for it. You know, I'll probably wait till. Yeah, I just don't think it's a. It would be interesting if they were both like really in the same weight class and all. This is just a money kind of thing, you know. It's more because of the drama all behind it, you know, the fathers and yeah, but the fathers fought before. So if anybody doesn't know, yeah, the Eubank and Connor Ben, they were legends over there in Europe. Chris Eubank is the best fighter to ever come out of the UK. He's the best boxer ever. It's sad they don't give him that credit, but he had some of the best trilogy. I'll say wars. I don't want to say trilogies, but he had wars with people. It was crazy. You're kind of hyped up for that fight? Yeah, no, I could see why people would be hyped up for that fight. But you gotta understand, they're both in different weight classes. Like, don't be surprised if nothing really happens. Like, because Connor Ben, I think he's talking tough, but we'll see if he actually goes in there. And I don't believe in either of them, to be honest with you. Like, either of them are. They're okay. They're not bad fighters. It's just that they're okay. They're really like. And one guy's on his way out, really. Eubank, the Eubank Jr. He's been fighting for a long time already. Connor Ben is kind of just stepping into the game, you know. I mean, he's been fighting for a while, but I mean, like, he's just getting in there. He's where Eubank is already like he's on his last legs. You know, he doesn't have much fight in him left. But if you want to get my thoughts on who I think is gonna win, I really don't know really but I'll say this: Christopher Eubank should win the fight. He should win the fight. It'd be embarrassing for him not to win. He's bigger than the guy. He's more experienced. Yeah. Where Connor Ben has not really been, he's not really done much. But that's my thoughts. Okay, so we talked to her. Now we go back. I don't think we need to go back anywhere. I think we just need to talk to La Paz now. Right? We ask her about the inventory thing. But I'm glad it's getting I'm glad it's good for boxing that it's getting traction. I didn't know that people were like, so into it. I'm not, because I kind of know what it is. It's not really whoever wins that fight, it doesn't take them anywhere. Like it does, like if Junior wins the fight, it's just more like for the honor for his But for his career, it doesn't really do much. And if Conor Ben wins, it doesn't really do much either. It's not like Chris Eubank Jr. is this top level fighter either. But it's a great story. It is like WWE type. Sometimes you just need that stall fight. Sometimes the guys don't even know how to. I'm not saying they don't know how to fight, but sometimes you don't. They don't even need to know how to fight. Sometimes it's the drama and the build-up behind it, the story behind the whole thing. That's the problem when you do it like that. Hey, you. What's the matter with you? Come here, you.
Hello again.
Oh, hi. Look, I hope the service was okay. We're not used to that sort of thing here.
It was fine.
Good.
Okay, can you give me the latest stock?
Can you give me the latest stock inventory?
Why do you want that?
Just give it.
See how much things have changed since I was working.
Shut up.
Inventories are the biggest testament to lifestyles I know.
I had no idea you were so anally retentive.
I would never do that. I just keep thinking of True Lies. Thanks for your time. Terminate the conversation, it says.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.
But Monger Face? Let's do it. Let's see. I just want to get a taste. We'll see what's going on. On up, Ben. You're not slow. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to knock him out. Chris, sorry. I hate what he stands for. Whoa, it's getting heated, guys. Wait a minute. Hold on. This is for journalistic purposes. Thank you, Pierce Morgan.
You check this prick for any eggs.
I don't need eggs, my friend. These fists are more than enough.
I'm just getting my makeup done, chaps. Probably not conducive with two pugilists.
Jamaican Itchy.
I hate what he stands for. I hate what he did. Failing these 2 drugs tests is unacceptable.
No ban.
That's my thing on this guy. This is why I don't like him. It's because he already got caught. Like, I'm one of these old school, like, dude, as soon as you get... That's why I don't like watching MMA. But I'm a old school boxing guy. Any boxer gets caught with using any kind of PEDs or any kind of stuff like that, I don't even care for it anymore. I look elsewhere.
It's a fight, no fine.
I'm not going to pay for your fights. I'm not going to support you.
It's one thing. I don't care if it's good.
But that is true.
Was there drugs in your system?
Maybe not. None of your business. think he's an absolute idiot, but big head. Even your dad don't like you. That's an accomplishment.
What just slap you right now. Stop moaning about it. A little push and shove.
They're like kids, man. This is not, for me, this is not good for boxing. I don't think it's good. But, you know, it's just going to sell.
Sport means the world to many people. The athlete sacrifice.
I tell you what, back in the day, you didn't need any of this. And everybody came to watch. You know? That's why I feel like, wow, they're going to get in the ring. And I hope they bring the same energy that they do here. You know what I mean? Because I feel like once this guy, the little dude, once he can't do what he wants to do, he's gonna. It's just gonna. I feel like it could end up being a boring fight.
The rivalry.
And been banned.
Been banned.
Or been fined.
Every single one. Every single one.
Or...
I've not received a fine. I've been cleared by 3.
He's gonna play ignorant.
Let me conduct the interview how I want to conduct it. I will come to you for that point you're making now. Because you asked the question, and I asked it on your behalf, and we got a
just get on with it, Pierce.
Can fail drugs tests and appear back in the ring. It's happened a million times before, and it will happen a million times again. This is what's happened with Conor. Whether he is innocent of knowing, of not knowing that how the drugs got in his system, you're still guilty.
Do you accept that can happen?
Because
do you accept that can
as a
happen?
fighter, it is your...
Shut up, Pierce. Shut up. You don't know anything about combat sports. You know nothing.
Your job to know everything you are eating, drinking, putting into your system. If you don't monitor it, and somebody slips something in somewhere...
You don't just get that shit in your system. Like, oh yeah, this. Yeah. I hope Eubanks wins on his corner. The drama, yeah, there's a lot of drama in this fight. Their fathers fought each other before. Yeah, and it was their fathers were great. Eubank Jr. was his. I mean, Eubank Jr. His father, Christopher Eubank. He was really a great fighter. He never came in the States. It's the only thing about the two of them is that they never really came here to fight in the States. And at that time, that was like Roy Jones Jr. was around and all that. Yeah, that would have been a great. That would have been great if they came, but you know they knew better. They knew better not to come down here. Okay, so we got it from her. I forgot to hit a bolt. See, that's, you know what? I'm going to blame that one. Where's my man Cool? Cool Studios for not telling me, hey, it's time to hit a bolt, man. Bolt break. The procedure will be parliamentary. You just hate British boxers, Itchy? Admit it? No. No, I think Chris Eubank is one of the best. Honestly, he's one of my favorite fighters. The original, not this guy. This is his son. He's one of my favorite fighters of all time. I liked Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury was on his way to becoming one of the greats. I think if he would have beat Usyk, it would have been in the conversation. He didn't do it. He waited too much time. I think by the time he got to Usyk, he was just, yeah, he's just not the same. I mean, just go look at his maybe even 4 years before that. He just doesn't have it anymore. I think also a big mistake was trying to do that. Any of these fighters that are doing these like cheap fights where you're trying to get an easy win on yourself, that's what he did with that one African guy, for the MMA guy. I think it screws you up, man. It's happened to a lot of people. You know, you gotta always fight at your level. You know, when you start doing that, you start not training as hard, and you know. But anyway, I love Tyson Fury. So no, that's not true. I'm just saying what it is. Like at that time when Chris Eubank was around, and also Nigel Benn, Roy Jones Jr. was at the time. But I'll say this too: Roy Jones Jr. could have fought them. He could have made a thing to go and fight him. He didn't want to do that either because they were both great. They kind of avoided each other, to tell you the truth. But I doubt that if it were to come to, I doubt Roy would ever not fight somebody. Roy's the kind of guy, he'll fight anybody. You know? To his, you know, to his own fault, I think. There's a few fights he shouldn't have taken, you know, back then. He should have waited a little bit. When he came down from heavyweight. Anyway. Let's see, what am I talking about? We're talking about boxing. He learned to box. He moved to the USA when he was 16. Oh, he did? I didn't know that. I did know that he said that he learned a lot from American boxers. I remember he said that. And I believe that. But, I mean, everybody learns from each other. I think it's back and forth. I think, you know, I think a lot of the techniques were just, you know, so borrowed from all sides. Like, some techniques were borrowed from Europe and from America, you know. I think if you end up becoming a boxer, I think you should just look at all kinds of fighters and try to borrow their techniques, you know, and adapt them to your style and your frame and everything. That's basically how you do it. Yeah. Yeah, it's an international thing. Yeah, it's a world thing. It is the most, after soccer, right? We call it over here in America, we call it soccer. Okay. Football is American. It's American football. Yeah. But after soccer or football, it's boxing. It's the most popular sport in the world. That's right. Who doesn't know boxing? What country does not have boxing in it? It brings in the most money. The fights bring in the most money. Like Super Bowls. You know? But right now, it's at like, we don't have those guys right now. Right now, it's boxing's like, wait, it's pretty bad right now. Okay, so after that, what was I supposed to do? We got to go back to rolling. Okay. Now, it should work now. We got to go tell him that he looks sick for some reason. Oh shit, I forgot.
Now I know what's currently held in the armory. That gives me some idea of what was in the armory a week before Danny died. Very interesting. It seems that a concussion mine was removed from the armory within a 4-hour period on the day before Danny died.
Hey, what's up, alligator? How you doing, brother? What's new in the world?
Looks like an up-to-date inventory list.
Bet.
This inventory is dated the week before Danny was killed.
Yeah, so I don't look at it like that. I don't look at it like British fighters, all that. I just look at it. I don't even root for people, really. I just root for... sometimes I do. Sometimes I kind of like a fighter. I'll be like, oh, that's... But really, I just want to see... I really just... I'm fascinated with the technique and all that. You know? Like making predictions. If you know enough, you can kind of like, you can get the right prediction. And you won't get it all the time. You know, it's this that's what they say, that's when they say that's boxing, because you never know. You can never be 100%. That's why I always say, like, this guy should win, but you never know. Or it's going to be very difficult for this guy to win. You know, I think it's going to be more difficult for one fighter than the other. That's how I look at it. Good morning, man. What's new in the world, man? Teach us about life. We got into a little boxing conversation, but we can move on to something else. What's happening out there? What am I missing? Let's go. Is it gonna work?
I've really got to go now.
Don't forget, if you see any chocolate, it's mine.
Maybe I told him already? I don't know. B2, B3. Tell him he looks ill. Go to surgery on level 2 via... After doctor tells you she has to visit Rollin, use the medical computer to access crew records. Splashdown live? What is that? Splashdown live? I feel like I may have like accidentally came in here and... What's in here?
Through there is the bathroom. He's a Kobayashi technician.
Kobayashi? Kobayashi. I don't get it. I guess I should just go to... let's see. Alchemy looks ill. Go to surgery on level 2. Alright, where's surgery? You read something about that? What happened? Thank you, Mongerface. What did it say? See, that's why I got Mongerface is helping out. I think I may have accidentally... Because I think I one time went back in the room and I talked to him again. Was the mission a success? Oh, no. Maybe it's when I got him the, no, I got him the... Like, I got him the pie already and everything. I think that's what it is. Maybe I just, like, accidentally. Crew B.
At the moment, these are the only mementos that I have of my only son.
Oh, this is his son's. Oh, the astronauts. Oh, yeah, I heard. Should we watch that a little bit? I have it like on play, like I was gonna watch it later. Like Elon gets into the whole thing. It's up to you guys though. I don't wanna like... See? He talks about...
And we are gonna be able to take astronauts to Mars. In fact, we want to take...
This guy's crazy, dude. He wants to go to fucking... Let me know if you guys want to watch it. I'll watch it. Because right now, I think I'm stuck right now. I have no idea. I don't...
It's locked.
Tell me I have to go to surgery? Yeah. You watched a small recap? Everything went smooth? That's nice, man. I think that just takes me around the other way. Oh, really?
It's locked.
They surrounded by dolphins? That's cool. Thank God it wasn't sharks.
It's locked.
Well, that's cool. That's a good, like, if it's dolphins there, you know they're gonna get protected. Usually harmless. Oh no, crew E. This Roland guy is no good. Where's the science area?
It's locked.
It says level 2. Maybe it means D2?
It's locked.
Jeez. Gotta be one of
locked.
these. Guess not. Let me see. Via elevator B4, B3. Give him the pie you're carrying. Head back to the lab level 2, elevators B3. Exhaust with ramen. We did that. Go to the windowed passage. Ask her to give you the stock information. Terminate the conversation with her. Then click on the... Yeah, we did that. Wait for La Paz to re-enter. Then ask her about access to the... Oh my god. Okay. Seriously? Okay. There's one little... I think I missed that. I hope I'm wrong. I mean, I hope I was wrong. And it's not this thing. Okay. We gotta talk... Wait for her. Hey! Get your ass over here. Who has access to the armor?
Access to the armory?
Only the captain and ward.
And that's it? Is that all I'm asking? Wait for La Paz to appear, then ask her about the... okay, end the conversation and revisit Roland. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. That was my fault.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.
It was my fault. Thank you, Roland. Roland. Whoever... La Paz. Whatever it is. Whatever. Let's go to B3. I see Neon. He says that was good. Yeah, it was good. They saved the guy, or the crew. What I want to know is I want to get the I want to get interviews of the crew. I hope they don't turn this into a political thing. Because wouldn't they have done that? Like right away? Like this, if this was the 1960s, 1970s, like right away, the crew would have been like, the first thing that, I don't know, maybe they need medical, or did they do that? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I want to listen to what the crew says. Like that damn Biden, we're waiting up there. I doubt those. I mean, they're going to be professional. They do work at a... Going to crew E. Right, you son of a gun. All right, now it should be good. There you go. For 3!
You look quite ill. Do you think so? To tell the truth, I've not been feeling myself today. I'd better see the doc.
Yeah, you better go. Better go see the doc,
I've really
man.
got to go now.
Don't forget, if you see any chocolate, it's mine.
Yep, and you take care of yourself now, man. That sounds good, though. Chocolate? Oh, man. I have hot cocoa, but I want like real chocolate right now. I want a chocolate cupcake. Okay, end the conversation. Okay, now from here, tell him he looks ill. Go to the surgery on level 2 via B3, B2. Okay, let's go. So that's what I was screwed up on. Okay, so I'm on level 3. I gotta go level 2 to look for the surgery room. What's gonna happen with this guy? Is he gonna end up going like Postal in the end? You killed my son! This whole ship's going down! Should have been played by Mel Gibson, you know? I want my son! That was a good movie. What was that movie? Was it called Ransom? Oh, Ransom, right? Give my son! Two, let's go. Good movie. All right, where's this surgery place? Mel Gibson in The Orion Conspiracy. Give me back my son! A good movie. Oh. Okay. Where is surgery? How do I know what is what? It'd work, right? Mel Gibson in space? Oh, they should have done that already. Oh, wait, where am I going? Is this, where's surgery? Airlock? No, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm looking for the surgery room. That's what it says here. But we're looking for a Dr. Chu. Okay. Okay, that's the science room. Where's surgery? I can go into all these rooms, though, I think. What's this? Oh, this is... What is this place? No sé. I don't know. Oh, this is the... Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, McCormack. I've just been called to Roland's room. It's another one of his terminal illnesses. If you're sick, you'll have to wait until I get back.
Hey, no,
That's
no.
okay. I can survive.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Use the medical computer to access... Okay. I thought I was supposed to talk to her. Okay, let's do it. I love the artwork. The backgrounds is great.
Let's check on everyone's medical records. See if I can shake loose some clues. Hey, Malachi Ward. No wonder he keeps that to himself. Well, it seems Ward is in the clear. He was under general anesthetic when the concussion charge was removed from the armory. That leaves Shannon. But wait a minute. Ward's ID card would have been with him.
Finding out. We're finding out.
He's
going to find out who killed his son. We're going to find it out.
Dr. Chu.
Medicine
Why
woman.
would she want to kill my son? What have we here?
Working for the
Paz is 8 weeks pregnant. Looks like she's been keeping it a secret from everyone.
What is going on here? Holy crap. Whoa. Okay, hold on. We're going to save there. What a turn of events. My goodness. That's some crazy shite. Okay, guys, we're going to call it there. Thank you for watching. Honored to be your host. Hit the like button. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to make it early. I hope. We're going to finish this game eventually. And then Resident Evil 3, I think, sometimes this week. But you guys are the best. I appreciate it. Best damn video game channel.